Raya and the Last Dragon features a new type of antagonists with the introduction of the Druun, an evil force that threatens the citizens of Kumandra. Though not presented as the primary villains, the monsters remain the underlying threat in Disney's latest animated movie. Not only do the Druun have a long and dark history with Kumandra, but their return ends up teaching the kingdom about the importance of unity. The Druun in Raya and the Last Dragon turned people into stone. Since a lot of people lost their families, here are some psychological effects that you see on some of the characters of the movie. Little Noi, the adorable baby who lives with a pack of monkey-like ongis, uses her advanced wit and strength to survive by conning the unsuspecting people of Talon. When we first met Noi, she's by herself and seemingly vulnerable. We quickly learn that she's not only a con baby, but she and her family of ongis also use their smarts and adorable looks to survive. How does a baby end up being raised by a pack of animals? It turns out that the Druun killed Noi's family, leaving Noi to fend for herself. For her to be so young and to have her family turned to stone by the Druun, and her to kind of have to raise herself with the ongis and that sense of strength that she has to develop, is something that's also very common in Southeast Asian families, especially because it's something that is very valued, that sense of independence. Noi is also fully capable of holding her own in a fight. During her first encounter with Raya, voiced by Kelly Marie Tran, she kicks the warrior princess in the neck, as well as performing monkey-aided acrobatic feats. As for why she's important to the story, on Raya's journey to reunite the fictional kingdom of Kumandra, our protagonist is joined by 4 other humans, with each of them representing one of the 5 nations that Kumandra has fractured into. Tong, another character of this movie, also shows some of the psychological effects that Druun has caused. Tong is a supporting character in Disney animated feature film Raya and the Last Dragon. Described as a formidable giant, Tong was the last surviving member of Kumandra's spine land, after humanity was desolated by the Druun. Among the casualties were his family, including his infant daughter. For this reason, Tong shows symptoms of depression after a traumatic event. In the aftermath, Tong became the sole guardian of Spine's Dragon Gem piece, and joined forces with Raya to save the world with the help of the last dragon Sisu. Raya is a headstrong young woman who is mature and wizened for someone her age. She is a very capable person, and is shown to easily adapt to situations around her. Likewise, Raya has become cynical as a result of the Druun attack on her homeland, to the point that she doesn't trust anyone else anymore. She still cares about others though, and can be very kind and compassionate when the situation calls for it. Over time, her interaction with Sisu helps Raya overcome her trust issues and learn to trust others again. The movie doesn't show much sympathy for the fact that Raya blames herself for trusting Namari as a child, and that has turned her into a cynic. She has visible PTSD, as shown when prodding restaurant child owner Boone about if his lunch specials have poison, and has flashbacks to that day. Raya also says nuts to sacred hospitality. Her father abiding by it got him killed. She steals back the gem shards that the other chiefs took as her form of justice. It certainly is, since the chiefs got her father turned to stone. So, we can identify some symptoms of pistanthrophobia through Raya's actions. Pistanthrophobia is the fear of trusting others, and is often the result of experiencing a serious disappointment or painful ending to a prior relationship. As a result of the trauma, the person with this phobia possesses a fear of getting hurt again, and avoids being in another relationship as a way to guard against future similar painful experiences. For someone with this phobia, it's also common to see the following symptoms: avoidance of conversations or deep interactions with a person who could be a potential love interest, being guarded or withdrawn, anxiety, or an appearance of wanting to get away or out of conversations that are becoming uncomfortable. These behaviors are all considered unsafe to a pisanthrophobe, and they are hypervigilant about letting themselves participate in behaviors that have a potential to lead to vulnerability out of a fear that the connection could lead to a deeper relationship. Check out one of our newest videos here. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more videos about your favorite Disney and Marvel characters and the psychology behind them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.